in due time.
Sure, go for it. Actually, as you guys enter here, everyone give me a check that you would make, like entering this new space, what you want to look for or pay attention to.
I guess I'll give advantage to someone.
I have pretty good investigation.
All right, I'll give it to Alexa.
I'll go survival.
I want to just look at what's going on with my arm.
Cool.
I'm gonna do perception.
Cool.
I'm gonna do Arcana. Maybe on the feeling we just had.
Cool. Hell yeah.
I have bonus action help, so I could also maybe give.
Yeah, go for it. You want to give a help action here? Go for it. Okay, going around the table, what did we get here for investigation?
15.
15. Cool. What are you looking for in this moment in here?
I'm curious if that feeling that I had was a plane shift.
On a 15 investigation, looking for like plane shifts. I think that on an investigation, which is a more intelligence-based check, you're looking for like clues of plane shifting. And what you see is at the far edge of the room as you're going through, and you're in your mech, right? Mm. As you go through, you dig down and take a tarp off a section of wall where you see that there is a storm cellar, almost like a tornado cellar, right? Like those sort of slanted cellar doors. It's chained up, it's easy enough to break. As you break it, you see some signs of, it looks like some like buckshot against the wall, like some shots might have gone off, but at the base you see stone, masonry stone, like the stone towers you found inside a couple of other locations.
So I was gonna do my Arcana check, 19, to see if that tug of vertigo led me to somewhere, because I'm wondering if there's like a way that you can, like there's a spot that's trading between the two worlds.
You, on that 19, move in the direction along with Alethra, and I think with that vertigo, you just on an Arcana think of the direction that you fell, which was a sudden lurch to your right, which makes you think of that, the direction that the island was traveling in Gath. And you feel like this place might be somehow entangled with a similar place in another world.
Cool.
Okay.
Max, helping Alethra with that, the door that looks like it was battered heavily at the base of the staircase, but not cracked open, one of your keys lifts up and points towards the keyhole.
Shall we?
Yeah.
We have some other
27 survival on the story of this place in terms of humans' last interactions here. Were people running? Were people... Because I think Monty thinks about lighting a fire, then remembers the discussion of methane, and is like, is evidence of those things, the leaking or taking on methane and krill?
I'm gonna need you to add a D4 to that check.
No.
Oh.
Wait, why?
Because the fucking murderer.
That's a 28.
Murdersher's footprints are all over the interior of this place. The snow that has come in through an open hangar. You realize that like there's snow and ice in here, so clearly the hangar door was left open to the weather by the time Murdersher got in here. And looking around, you sense a lot of footprints in here, but you see Murdersher's definitively. Still weaker, still not the gait or style that he had in Gath. But looking around at a bunch of footprints in here, you get a picture of something very strange. People that came here were not suited up like you guys are for Arctic weather. It looks like they weren't weighed down with heavy equipment. And what you see a lot of is like city boots, wingtips, brogues, shoes that are
in the
shoes
snow.
in the snow, right?
They disappeared, right?
Yeah, the
They
magician.
teleported.
The eyeless hand.
Yes.
The eyeless hand. You think the eyeless hand was here in force. And you're looking at what must have been 20 or 30 of these guys.
30 magicians.
Sounds like you're about to say a joke about
How many magicians does it take to change a bunny rabbit out of a hat?
But Murdersher was here definitively. And there is a moment of that, like, that smell coming back to you. There's like a thing of like, yeah.
He was here.
Van and Pappy, what did you guys get for your rolls?
I got a 14 perception on what's happening with my arm.
What's happening with
if anything? Just because we're so close to the
dials are going up.
Okay,
Dials
but it's
going
not crazy.
It's not crazy like it was last time. You actually think that part of it is that you are quite close to the coast, but on solid land. The last time you were on a place,
Right,
it was
I was
literally
on
an ice flow on water.
Got it.
However, being this close to the coast, you are still seeing a lot of this. And I'm also going to, what roll was that? That was perception. And you got a what?
14.
On a 14, you also hear behind you, Torse is investigating something, you see Freya's investigating something, and Torse, or someone, like either Torse or Freya goes like, you'll remember the name.
I'll remember the what? Didn't you just speak? Didn't you just say something?
Torse and Freya look at each other.
Not I. What did you think was said?
Oh, nothing. It's probably nothing.
Freya turns to look at you and says, are you feeling all right, Miss Chapman?
Yeah, I'm fine. Are you feeling all right?
No, I feel terrible. It's
Well-
so cold.
Here, look. I've got extra mittens. Here you go.
Thank you for the mittens, I will keep them. Pappy, what did you get on your
I got a dirty 20 on perception. I'm just kind of looking almost surface level danger.
soft eyes?
Yeah.
In the cold, it's so impossible to smell anything, but you've been in so many gunfights through another corridor away from the central stone tower towards the coast. You see that there's another big hangar door. And even with smells traveling so poorly in the cold, you can smell residue of gunpowder on the other side of that door. Like heavy gunpowder explosives.
Would that smell, would I associate a timeline with that? Or is it,
Yeah, if you're smelling it, it means last couple weeks. Like that place would be sealed up probably. You get a sense that there's some leaking of like residue coming in from there, but it's not an ancient thing. It's recent.
we should definitely check that out, but we want to look in here there's been some sort of gunfight in there.
Gunfight? Is that through the stone door?
No, that's through a hangar door away
Okay.
from the stone door.
Yeah.
Should we check? Yeah.
Let's check it
Our
out.
heads in here for
Yeah.
Hangar door first.
To see if there are bodies.
You open the hangar door first, bullet holes ricocheted everywhere, and also explosives set. This place also, once again, has Murderer's footprints in here. It looks like they came through the door and didn't even bother investigating, because what you see are 4, probably like 10-person crew size submersibles. You see that there are 4 of these submersibles, and they have been scuppered intentionally. Van, you can look at them as nautical vehicles and literally see that their air tanks have been exploded, dynamite has been set to them, and I think, Pappy, you instantaneously know this not to be the work of the eyeless hand. You recognize your darling ex-wife's handiwork. You think
she sabotaged him before she got out of Dodge.
Can I negate the set explosives? Have they gone off? Or
They've gone off.
Oh, okay.
So this is literally her torching the fleet on her way out. However, you look at the submersibles, they have 2 functional work claws, like big claw-like pinchers, and a long body that tapers into a fin that seems to be its propellant device. They look sort of like lobster-shaped craft. And I think...
Langosta.
Langosta.
Can I try to scrap anything from this? Can I look through and see if there's anything that is worth taking for our future journey?
Hell yes. Go ahead and give me a Tinker's Tool check. And we're gonna say DC 20 gets you something, DC 25 gets you a bunch, and DC 30 gets you everything.
I have Tinker's tools too. Can I help you?
Yeah, Pappy, get in there.
Guidance.
What about that thing?
And guidance on there as well.
We are at 21.
Mm-hmm.
22. Did you say 25? That's
25, yeah.
I will Flash of Genius.
Cool.
26.
You go through these, you can tell that they have been irreparably devastated in terms of every life support system, every motor function, basically anything that would have let these be working submersibles come free torched. However, the navigational equipment is still on point. So you are able to go in and basically take the control panels out of these and get yourself something that basically you see is clearly designed by aeronauts, but is changed for different kinds of readouts. Like you're looking at this and you're like, okay, you're still managing a horizon. You still need to operate in a way where you know what right side up is, especially, but it's like, oh, this is shit for piloting when you don't have a horizon.
Yeah.
This is shit for piloting when you can get confused about which way up is.
Okay.
And you also see, quite importantly, means of measuring pressure. So you are looking at a bunch of equipment, some of which is disturbing in terms of like as a mechanically minded person, oh cool, new harrowing things to worry about.
Man, this is a thing with the water, pressure? You have to worry about pressure?
Yeah.
What?
Well, it gets denser as you go down.
This is gonna be really dangerous.
As you say that, sort of a clank of metal from the scavenging that you're doing. So all of the interiority of a submersible that you would need, you are able to pull out on that 25,
Cool.
which is a huge boon. And more to the point, it gives you an understanding of like where and how the place that Comfrey would have been searching for is, which you already have the coordinates of. Now that you found the Arctic Research Station, you actually had those relational directions of where Comfrey was headed to. However, it is a huge setback that there is no submersible here.
Yeah.
Is there liquid or is there a clear indication of where these submersibles were being launched to?
You see-
is it in the hangar? Is it
You look and see on the far door that goes back outside once again, there's literally a set of rails that these things are. There's a crane arm overhead. These would be loaded onto it and basically slid down some snow rails about 850 feet down towards the coastline.
Got it.
Okay.
And there's nothing on any of the rails that we can see.
Not at the moment.
Great.
Looking at the door, looking at everything else, you think that of the 4 scuppered ones in here, that the 5th one took off.
Great.
Maybe Comfrey.
Maybe there's something behind the locked door.
Yeah, the stone
Yeah,
door.
worth trying.
Yeah, if it's like a vestibule between here and Eisengeist, we can collapse it, and they'll have no passage between the two.
I was thinking about that too.
Yeah.
In my mech suit, can I go off to the side and activate my Iron Giant ability just to see if I get something that can help us once we open up this door, just in case there's something waiting?
Hell yeah. Go for
It's
it.
on like a D20 table.
Hell yeah. Go ahead. We're going to roll.
Going so far away.
I'm not near. I'm not near.
Your eyebrow.
I'm not near.
Go ahead and roll.
What is Electro
so
doing? I'm gonna
you
go-
are casting your Iron Giant ability, which is as an action, you recreate the effects of a random spell from the list below, choosing targets as the spell is cast. If the conditions of the spell cannot be met, the spell fails. Roll a d20 to determine the spell at random as you cast it.
Great.
We are casting a random spell. Go for it.
And it's being cast on myself.
Yes, you will pick targets as the spell is selected.
Oh, as it. Okay, great.
Get behind Gotch.
Everybody get behind God.
15 revivify.
Is there any
Ghost
dead
dog,
people?
Ghost
Is there any dead people here?
I get the gas out of Ghost Dog and I go, all right, let's go.
on the survival check that I made about
What happened here?
Yes.
Yes.
do the footsteps come from the door we came in?
Yes, they do.
Okay, great.
Okay.
The door, it looks like the same, a landing party was made. Going back out, obviously the snow, you would need a nat 20 to track through the fucking blizzard that's out
Yeah.
there. But what you can see is that as soon as these guys tried to bust down the door in the stone tower, couldn't. And as soon as they saw the scupper, the story that this tells you is that there was some violence here. Looks like the Eyeless Hand removed any bodies they created. You see some bags slid out from here. And you also see, as soon as they got to the door and saw the scuppered submersibles, that there is a clear indication of defeat, of like whatever we came here to occupy or overtake was robbed from us.
Right here in this corner, this is where Murdershook kicked his foot at in defeat like a child.
Somebody threw their hat down right
Yeah,
here.
there it is. You see the small indent there?
Edge of a cap.
Someone drew a frowny face.
Yeah,
You can really feel the pain.
yeah,
It's
exactly.
smooth.
Well, you could tell he's laying down like this and did one of these.
Someone said phooey.
These guys are.
Someone drew a frowny face.
Yeah,
You can really feel the pain.
yeah,
It's
exactly.
smooth.
Well, you could tell he's laying down like this and did one of these.
Someone said phooey.
These guys are pros.
You'll get there. You'll get there.
I love it.
You might not, I never did. It's always amazing to me. What incredible work, right?
I will say, you go over in the corner and cast the spell. All that happens is the mech glows very, very brightly, radiating with like
Kill
solar.
switch. It's the kill switch.
Solar.
I died.
I
and
feel
grabbed
great.
Alethra, the kill switch has been activated.
And you see, boom, a power generator kicks on and lights come on inside of the station.
Oh.
Oh, nice job,
I
kid.
feel
Well
awesome. Hey, what's up?
What did you do? That
I
was
got
so
one of those
smart.
liquid IVs.
Oh, was a nurse wearing a nurse costume?
Yeah, like a really sexy Vegas nurse came and sat in my living
A
room.
nurse was wearing a nurse costume?
What is everyone talking about?
Junker, how do you feel about calling Alethra the kid?
Oh, yeah.
I know it's your name, but
No, I honestly distanced myself from that name when I was about 35. So,
passing on to the torch.
honestly,
Can I roll for deception on how over the moon I am about this?
Yeah, go for it.
here's to you, the kid.
Gotta honor the cock. So that one.
How was Lethra feeling?
Oh my god, are you guys serious? It's so dopey.
Yeah, kid.
I would be the kid.
Yeah.
Like, oh my, okay. Well, all right.
Yeah.
Okay, well, the kid says, let's go.
Heading down towards the door in the stone tower, Maxwell, you move your key. You see Freya sort of tenses up, Taurus like gets ready.
Everyone ready?
You open it up. Also, I'll say Alethra, the mech will not be able to fit down this smaller staircase. Do you want to? Will you leave the mech up here, or will you go down without it?
You still in your bikini?
I'm still in my bikini, so I might have to.
I have an idea. Get in the mech and then just put one of those crash submarines on top of you and get out.
What?
So it's just pinned down so no one can grab it.
Oh yeah. So it's like stuck.
Yeah, so we can. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I get out of the mech. I bike lock it to like something nearby. Put like a langosta claw on it, and then I think I join them, but I hide.
Yeah.
Are you scared?
I'm just
It's all
kind of
right to be
weak, and I'm just
Okay,
kind of like a
Alethra?
little girl in a bikini out here.
Oh yeah, that is a choice.
I'm begging you to put
Yeah,
some clothes
you
on.
really.
Kid, will you
I'm
take my
not-
coat
I
back
literally,
there?
everyone was like the hot tub, the hot tub, the hot tub.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm in a hat.
Everyone
I'm
was
in
like
your.
that?
What did you
My
get?
overcoat.
I have a big. I have daddy's overcoat, a big
I've
cowboy
given you a
hat.
thick wool skirt.
I have a thick wool skirt,
And my socks.
and I have some socks.
As you get dressed up, you see the mech underneath the langosta claw reaches out to help you get dressed.
Thank you.
I'm
Like a
going to say,
scarecrow.
if you are feeling uncomfortable, we have a saying in Scrapsylvania, pain can neither be created nor destroyed, but it can be shared. And I'll cast Warding Bond on you. So if you take damage, then you'll only take half damage, and I'll also take it.
Oh gosh, thank you.
Yeah, so, be brave.
Thank you.
As you form this connection to Alethra, does it occur to Maria who the last person she cast word?
Yeah, no, it does. There's a reason that this took so long to get here.
I think. Give me an insight check, Alethra.
Hi. Really high. 26.
On a 26 insight, is there anything that Alethra observes in Maria as she casts this spell?
I think she sees that Maria has been drawn to her for so long, but also afraid that what happened with her last young, excitable pup will happen here again. And so I think she sees Maria kind of being like, no, this kid's different. This kid can take it.
With that vote of confidence, you enter. Max, you have the key in your hand. You
Gosh,
open it up.
Standing by the door. This whole...
I have ear pods in. Is everyone done talking about the hot tub?
Put it in. Open the door, and you enter yet another stone tower. This one eerily similar to the ones that you guys found back in Gath. As you begin to move into these hallways, Van, you hear someone else again say, name. You'll remember it. And Van, I think, is very out of it as you enter this other place. Taurus looks around. in a similar stone tower to the one you found him in Romansu. And this one seems to go deep down into the earth. Go ahead and you guys can either split up and do different checks, or if you want to give me a group investigation check, you can.
Let's split up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Let's find out what's going on here.
Okay.
Hell yeah. Everyone go ahead and give me any kind of roll you want to make in this strange place.
I'll give Maria the help action with something.
Cool.
Arcana.
I'll give Alethra guidance.
I'll try to like kind of lead the way with the perception check to make sure we're not.
I think Taurus is going to give the help action to Monty, and I think Freya is going to give it. Van, are you making a check here or no?
I mean, I don't have great investigative skills, but I will because, I mean, there's no harm in me not doing it.
No harm in not doing it. So I think Freya will give Pappy then, because you're making
Great.
that safety perception check. And everyone can make whatever roll you want to make.
With Gotch's help, I got a nat 20.
Hell yeah! Nat 20
grabbing
Arcana.
random stuff. Is this magical? Is this magical?
Gotch, we give you a hard time, but you have the makings of an adventurer.
I had a 19 perception.
It's just like my nickname was making fun of me, and
19?
Alethra's nickname was sort of a passing of the torch, but understood.
Okay.
Would you want the passing of the torch? You seem to kind of like being made fun of.
Oh, whatever.
Okay, we got a nat 20 Arcana. What do we get here? We got a 19 Perception.
Yeah.
What did Monty get? What are you rolling?
I got a 13. I'm trying to decide if it's nature or survival. If there are decent signs of human activity, I'll go survival. If it's more sparse, I'll go nature.
It's pretty sparse in here.
Let's go nature.
Okay, we got a 13 Nature.
No, excuse. A 13 nature becomes a 22.
22 Nature, hell yeah. 19 Perception, nat 20 Arcana, 22 Nature. Over on this side of the table, what do we get? Garbage.
8.
20 investigation.
Dirty 20 Investigation, incredible. We'll start over here. Alethra, on a 20 Investigation, you find Comfrey's office.
Shit.
You find Comfrey's office and all that entails.
So many offices.
You find a scrap of paper in Comfrey's office.
This one's empty, I guess.
It's a letter to Comfrey from Haunch.
Give me the hug.
Give me the horn.
Stop!
Try it once, Gotch. Try it
Give it
once.
one, keyboard. Give it one.
no,
Give it a good one.
Give it a good one.
Give me the haunch.
No, yeah, put some welly into it, boy.
Give me the haunch.
You know
Come
what,
on.
Maxwell? You want us to pass the torch? Give me the guns.
Give me the gun.
Give me the
Give me the gun.
Give me the god.
Alethra
the
starts
max.
crying.
Read the note.
You guys see Alethra starts crying.
Oh, sorry.
What?
Sorry.
Oh,
Kitty, you all right?
She passes off the letter. It's just like,
you were just joking about the haunch.
give me the haunch.
What happened?
Oh, boy.
What? So many pieces of paper.
Why is everyone making faces?
What is it? Comfrey, I've come to suspect the only reason Mont's not here is that he saw what we were either too stubborn, naive, or drunk to see. You've absolutely lost it. In all the times we've come here, you've never once stopped to think if all your heroics are actually helping anybody and not just digging the hole you started deeper. Whatever research you thought left in Kator is probably nothing more than dust by now. And even if it isn't, you playing fast and loose with our benevolent bankers has tipped us off to the eyeless hand, and you know what happens if they find the temple before us. So I've had it. I won't play a part in it anymore. I'll stay in Tiberia for as long as I can until I find a ship headed for somewhere the hand will never find me. Onion, Silvio, and all the rest, if they've got any sense, they'll come too. You had your reasons for leaving them behind. Maybe more of the old crew would have helped put a stop to this. I can't help but think Van could have done it. But you put a stop to that, didn't you? If I ever crawl out of this whiskey bottle, I hope I find you with some more common sense. But something tells me you'll try to fix this on your own, just so you never have to look Maria in the eye and tell her what really happened.
What? Sorry, what? Can I see that? Sorry, excuse me, I'm going to need to see that. What would she have a hard time looking me in the eye and saying? What happened?
Well, I don't bloody know, do I?
Pappy, do
But
you?
I've stopped.
I don't.
God, if she pissed Haunch off.
Your protege's name was Lumella, was it?
Ludmilla, yeah.
Lumilla. Is it possible that because when Alethra was looking at the picture of her, there was something like negative or something? Is it if Comfrey was there when you lost your ship, is it possible that she like took Lumilla or something? Is it possible that she's still alive?
I need to catch my breath.
All according to plan. In due time. That is not far.
unworthy. Serves you right.
Let us strike as one. Do not falter.
This should do it. Cannot hide from me. No strength wasted. As it should be.
If she's alive, she's definitely not in a good way.
Yeah,
If she's alive, it would be because someone wanted to use her.
I mean, that note implies some pretty dastardly deeds on the professor's part.
Fix this on your own.
Maybe she opened something to Zern or something. Maybe the reason the beast came in the first place was because of the professor.
I find it troubling, that phrase at the beginning. About coming here. Multiple times.
Yes,
Yeah, how long did she know about how to get to this place?
And all
She
the
didn't tell
times
any
we've
of us.
come here.
It could have just been a mistake. And that is what she wasn't able to look me in the eye for.
But all of this, I mean, my grandfather, he funded many adventures attempting to find Zood, and it seems like people have been, I don't know if coming and going is but they've certainly been getting here somehow. I wonder if she's destabilizing the path between the worlds or something like that. I don't know. Seems like there's been a lot of storms sucking people into different worlds recently.
What did your grandfather die thinking happened? Did he think that Zood was ever found?
He never had any proof, but I think he thought it was possible that Comfrey could have found Zood. I think he trusted her to a certain extent and would hope that he believed in her, so.
What happened between you and her, Monty? What was she doing that you were like, no, I don't want a part of this?
Monty, you hear Maxwell talking about
I need to catch my breath. Why don't we set up camp?
his grandfather. And when Cadswitch died, that's when everything went bad because of the money.
Mhm.
And that would have been Cadswitch Gotch died in 1373, and 1374 was the last time you talked to Comfrey.
Back in 73, after your grandfather passed, Comfrey needed a new source to find finance the adventure. And I saw something I didn't like. And so we had words about who she was taking money from.
Who was
And
it?
she started taking money from the Ministry of Deranged Science and kept telling me over and over again, we'll pull one over on them. They won't catch us. And at some point, I said, you are putting people at risk. You are putting places at risk. At some point, you have to look yourself in the goddamn mirror and take some responsibility. She didn't want to do that. So I told her I didn't want anything to do with her. She said she didn't want anything to do with me.
I think you made the right fucking call.
Yeah, I wish I'd had your foresight.
Yeah, well.
Can Alethra kind of quietly, with feeling so much tension in this moment, be looking through Comfrey's stuff, kind of for a sign that she was actually really good and all these people, including her parents, are wrong about her?
What kind of roll is that?
What kind of roll is
What
that?
skill check is that?
Is there just like one perfect little item
roll for
she
delusion.
can
Just like,
yeah, roll
if I
for
roll a nat
delusion.
20, is everyone else wrong and I'm right?
And my grandma's perfect, and a smiling photo of her might be able to be a nice little balm, or
Saving a puppy dog.
or do I just see something
You got
evil?
a 20 investigation.
Yeah.
Right? I think you would have to leave this room to find that. Is that something that Alethra is willing to do in this moment?
Kind of, yeah. I think this sucks.
Great. Give me a stealth check.
Stealth, 21.
I'm looking at everyone else's passive
Beats mine.
perception.
It's mine.
Certainly beats mine.
Wait, what did you get?
Passive.
21.
21.
As this conversation is unfolding, more so than the devastated submersibles above, a construction is at risk of being destroyed here, and it's one you cannot bear to see destroyed. The image of Comfrey McLeod in your mind is too valuable to remain in this conversation, and you slip out of the room like a shadow. Where do you go?
In my mind, this is just a quick glance, and I just kind of want to see it for myself kind of moment, like my family lineage, who came before me, my literal bloodline.
Mm-hmm.
Is there something good going on here? This is all really damning, but then I'm just going to go back to everybody because I think my hunch tells me, obviously, that all these people that I really look up to are right. But I just want to just look one quick moment.
Give me another investigation check. You can do so with advantage.
Okay. Not 1 and a 4 becomes a 10.
You look wherever you can. And I think in this stone tower, you look in a room and you see that there's a small workshop. And on a 10, the only thing you find in this workshop, which was probably Comfrey's workshop, is that there is a small photograph. And I want you to describe the photograph of Alethra that Comfrey would have kept in her workshop.
Oh. I think she's riding on 2. What are those?
The guinea fowl?
Guinea fowl.
Yeah.
1 foot on each guinea fowl.
They're
at
so
top speed.
They're so enormous. You have a foot on each saddle and a oversized Pilby cowboy hat and a little lasso. And you see behind you in the background is Comfrey running after you, her face wide in a manic grin, and then behind her is Hutch, not Haunch, Hutch, your father, and Artemisia looking terrified.
Terrified, yeah.
And there is
exactly.
something in this incredibly dangerous thing. Your parents are right to be horrified. You're like a 5-year-old on these 2 dangerous animals. And in Comfrey's mania are the eyes of a woman who believes in you more than anything.
I also have a giant hat on right now from Pappy. I swipe the photo and I go join everybody.
The highest passive perception in this conversation, the highest passive perception is Daisuke. So I think as the conversation is unfolding, Daisuke, you're the first person to notice that Alethra is no longer in the room.
But did Alethra come back, is what you were
No,
saying?
I think Alethra has not yet come back at this moment. So I think just in the conversation, Daisuke, you notice that Alethra's gone.
I mean, it's part of the reason I'm terrified what we're gonna find when we actually catch up with Comfrey.
Well, now I really want to find her because
I mean-
she has words to say to my face.
Fuck, I mean, we should have just talked to her before she left. We all, I think, saw that she was going nuts, and we just didn't do anything about it because, you know, it's weird. It's weird when your parental figure, I don't know, your person who's supposed to be. I think I was in denial about it.
Of course.
Yeah.
She gave me the space to become the person that I was.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
I didn't want to say the things to her that I did.
I feel like she saved my life so many times, and then when it came down to me saving hers, well, we're here now. We're here now, aren't we?
And we're going to cut from that moment. I think, Daisuke, you slip out of the room. And Alethra, as you step out of the workshop, I think Daisuke is in the hallway to see you there.
Sorry, my head was getting a little cold.
I give him a hug and I'm sobbing into his arms.
Hugging her back. It's all right, kid.
She was bad.
You know, I think sometimes people you love aren't always their best selves. I think it's hard to find a way to love them anyway.
Yeah, I just didn't really know her, so I think a lot of this stuff kind of adds up. And I just think my parents are so boring, so I thought I found these new exciting people, and then they also think that she's flawed kind of to the core. And I don't know. I think it's just really a hard truth. But I found this photo.
Wow, you're getting after it on there.
I'm looking just like it in the photos. of this massive cowboy hat. Yeah, I was really young then.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's cool.
Yeah.
You don't have to go back in there just yet if you don't want to. Take a breather.
I really want to find her. I really want to see. I feel like she must have a good reason for it. So I feel antsy.
I feel that way too. We'll find her.
Do you think she hurt the girl that Maria was helping?
I don't know. If she did, I don't.
May we have a moment of respite?
Nothing in me believes she would do something like that on purpose.
Okay. Okay, cool.
But that doesn't make it right.
Yeah, totally.
Take my gun.
I walk back in the room with the gun.
Whoa!
Okay.
Alethra, you re-enter the chamber, and as you do so, see the assembled crew here. We have some other skill checks to adjudicate, though. We have, I believe, what was it, 22 nature,
22 nature.
a nat 20 arcana, and a 19 perception. On that 19 perception, Daisuke, I think that you move from this place towards the central chamber. Where the original well was. And as your group moves there, like the one you found in Romansu, this place is filled with research and work. This one seems a little bit less focused on Straka, like the last one was. The last one was very focused on Straka. It had that Zernian book from the queen that she had given to the eyeless hand that Comfrey had managed to recover. This one, drawings of tentacles everywhere. Tentacles, deep sea things. On that 22 nature check, there are tome upon tome upon tome of treatises on alien creatures, creatures that have left signs on the asteroid belt outside of Zood and Zern, and some of them appear to, some of the most ancient ones from way, way long ago. You find some that Van is able to help translate from Ilongan, from that other script. There's a word that you can see basically means beasts of the old worlds. And beasts of the old worlds gets translated and mistranslated a couple different times so that it says elder beasts of the worlds. And elder beasts gets mistranslated into spirits and then eventually gods. And you see this weird thing of books older than some of the eyeless hand texts that you've seen that appear to reference nameless beings of dread and devastation, malevolent psychic entities, bent on the destruction of the world that older texts seem to refer to as beasts of different worlds. And I think that, Monty, looking at that, you see there are indications of, for lack of a better word, hidden ecosystems. You wonder what it means for a creature that's food chain is based in matter, whereas plants are based in photosynthesis and eating light. And you wonder, in some of the references to this, about things of like beasts coming from the night sky itself, what it would mean for a creature to be able to survive outside of the world, which you would have thought was impossible in Gath, but now that you've spent time in Zood, what miraculous things could be possible? You see that there are several things written about energies associated with the beast, things that they, like energies that they devour or consume, and certain energies that seem to repel them. And some of that you see there is reference to gold as a substance.
Wasn't there
gold
something
hard.
about super gold?
Yeah, the engine we found was like super gold, right?
Yeah, exactly. On that 19 perception, I think, Daisuke, you actually find a reference to this like enriched gold or heightened gold in reference to Straka. And this is a little bit of the Zernian text that is here. You see that there's reference in Comfrey's text. In the marginalia, just in her handwriting, it says golden bullet with a question mark. And you see something about a golden bullet. And you see there's a reference relating to Straka that says the heart of flesh. Emily, Maria, on a nat 20.
Wow, letters.
Oh my God, it's okay.
Way
Some
more
kind
upsetting.
of. It's crazy.
Scrawlings of the eyeless hand. There's a lot of writing in here about the Temple of Katur. Some of that writing is extremely ancient. You see that the beacons that have been referenced are named here. The beacons of Zumadi, Z-U-M-H-A-D-I.
Will you remind me what Couture is?
That appears to be the name of the true temple, which you believe to be underwater.
That it used to be in the sky, right?
It used
and
to
then
be the flying
fell.
temple of Katur, and now appears to not be the flying temple of Katur anymore.
And that's the true temple.
The true temple. There are tomes here that are incredibly well preserved, so well preserved, that are about the construction of the Temple of Katur from the civilization that actually like created it. Records of the war between Zood and Zern, records of attacks by the Straka, and you see that there are certain things that look like correspondences or ciphers where there are questions of like, is there any beast that as strong as Straka or that could oppose Straka? And you see that there are some ciphers that say, that begin to refer to a beast and the name is excised. The name of what the beast is excised. And there are a lot of things that are basically like, take great care to not share the name. of this beast, for it will shake the bars of its cage if it is named.
And that's about Straka?
Appears to not be about Straka.
Okay, that's about the octopus.
You also find some notes here on that nat 20. You're getting the whole kit and caboodle.
Yeah.
Comfrey's research here that is most recent, meaning the thing that she left right before she headed out. She was, looks like composing a letter to someone else, basically being like, I know I left it in Couture, and if I can find it again, I will be able to find the prime disruption. I will be able to find the source of where it all began. This is the first time you're seeing something called the prime disruption. Other than that, amongst the stuff that Daisuke notices with that gold bullet, you find some more Zernian research that Torse, you see, is reacting negatively to.
Just talk it out. What are you feeling? Or you can bottle it up. That's what I'm doing.
He shows you a list of these horrifying, elongated, they look like automata that are like stretched out. They're almost like xenomorphic, these like tall, long, robed, claw-armed things. Their faces are sort of featureless, warped heads with like long eyes stretching down without mouths or nostrils. You see, Taurus looks at them and says,
The Kurodai Primarchs. These are the wise council that gave rise to the Queen of Cern. Her advisors and trusted benefactors.
Like, they lifted her up to be the queen, but they counsel her still? Who has the real power is what I'm asking. Her or the council?
Perhaps the council believed that they would be able to exert their power over her. But that is before she called the Straka to heal. They are ancient and malevolent. There was a time that the Zernai knew before the Queen and the reign of her Nautomata. But there is no time before the Kurodai Primarch. Their shadow long stretched over the land of Zern, kept at bay by fierce warriors and those that resisted. And yet, they now dwell in the hellish wasteland that the Queen of Zern has wrought, happy to cavort in coterie to the ruin that Her Majesty has brought to the lands of Zern.
Is it as simple as they delight in ruin and destruction, or are they benefiting from it?
The Primarch?
Yeah, the council, the queen. Is the impetus pure malice and cruelty, or is there a benefit in another way?
I do not know. In the lands of Zern and the legends of my people, the Kurodai Primarch offered power. And the power that they gave brought only ruin. They felt or were attached to the raw furnace at the heart of Zern. But that is a power that we all wield, yet they spoke to it in some hidden way. But in the legends of my people, at least, it was known that the gifts of the Primarchs only ever wrought the ruin of those who welcomed them. A false promise of power, a power that when wielded corrupts. But in terms of what they stood to gain, we never thought or knew. It was simple enough to know to refuse their gifts when they came to town, to simply banish them, to know their wicked ways. And yet, whatever deal they struck with the Queen of Zern, it saw them move from a lurking shadow at the edge of Zernai hearts to those who now command the realm in its entirety.
Do you know how long ago the queen brought Straka to heal?
Centuries.
So, Maria, it sounds like I know you had thoughts that there was a curse on you or something, but it sounds like...
Oh, again, I wasn't trying.
But it sounds like Straka is being used by the queen and that you were perhaps attacked.
By this queen?
Intentionally?
That's what it sounds like, is that...
The Straka obeys the commands of the Queen of Zern.
Doesn't sound like a random monster attack. It sounds like...
Straka appeared to you in your world, the world of Gath.
Yeah.
What do the Gathi know of Straka?
All we have is the superstitions of Scrapsylvania. That whatever you discard that still has life in it will come together and haunt you. So that's as much as we know. I think coming here, I think there was a time in my life when I really believed the superstition, and then there was a time in my life where I was like, age of reason. And after tragedy, I have returned to superstition to give a narrative to what happened. But perhaps there could be truth in it.
We know that there's a bunch of people who come from Garth over to here. Is there a possibility that the foundation of Scrapsylvania is from Zern? Somehow all that scrap, because we know Zern is all about buildings and metal and cogs and such.
That would imply that Zern was selling military equipment to Hawk and Lewin, because Scrapsylvania is just a plot of, it's a man-made island from two warring countries that bankrupted themselves, could no longer war, but...
When people come to Zood, they don't seem to come back to Gath. Is it possible that you can go from Gath to Zern, and then Gath to Zood, from Zood to Zern, and then maybe Zern back to Gath?
It makes sense with the eyeless hand seeming to comfortably come to and fro.
Travel between Zood and Zern was, in legend, effortless, or at least very possible. The atmospheres of Zood and Zern do touch, or once did. There was a time at the height of the Queen of Zern's power, when the ranks of the Nautomata were great, that she took the Straka and attempted to destroy the lands of Zood. And the creation of Katur, in my understanding, was what prevented travel between the realms. Katur was a mystery to all the Zernai, but Comfrey explained it quite clearly. It was a stroke that ended the war. All that Zern knew was that travel was impossible.
Okay.
All I know is that it seems that we have two people who seems like these two sides of that seem to oppose Zood, or at least feel strongly about it, chosen two of our companions. Seems like the eyeless hand are interested in Van, and the Queen of Zern, at least in some way, is interested in Mario.
No, I think she was interested in Ludmilla.
Well, that makes me interested in her, because you care about Ludmilla. And you know what else I'm interested in? bloody hot tub, which is probably warm right about now.
Yeah, this is a lot of information to process.
Yeah.
Olethra, Dice Gaze made a discovery. Do you still have your Cloudward Hall
Poem.
poem?
Oh, the poem.
Does anyone have that poem?
Found it.
Clean, clean. Are they sized nicely? Oh, that sizing looks really
Size
nice.
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 That size looks nice.
It says,
Try flipping it.
it's working. I'm just trying to read the
T-A-Z-G-W.
AGWA.
Wait,
You want to read it?
D-
You want to read out
A-
the letters?
Well, I'm scared it's the word of the thing.
Good call.
how about we pass it
Ooh,
around?
yes,
Everyone
everyone
can
take a look at the
it.
name we're not allowed to say.
Great.
Right, because you must chant the name of the god to bring it back.
Oh.
Doesn't it with the apostrophe in there?
Oh, yeah. Now that's
Oh, no.
So,
yeah, that's a name.
That's got to be someone.
Audience at home going absolutely nuts right now. Oh, for sure, that's a name.
That's a name. You see it?
Oh, the little apostrophe.
Uh-huh.
You know what? I'm not even going to look at it.
It lets you know
I'm
to take
not
a
even
break
gonna
while
look at
you're
it.
saying
Alright.
the letter, the sounds of the
Plethora.
letters in a row.
you.
Van's not going to look at it? I
Van
don't
will
get to have
say
any fun around here.
Let's just call it apostrophe.
it. I like that.
Apostrophe or little one.
Big one.
We can
Big
call
one.
it little one. I actually did name little one.
Okay. Which
You
it might
did?
get confusing,
I did.
though, to call.
What is little one's name?
Courtney.
Court.
If you reverse the paper, it spells out Pappy.
Does it really?
That was a cruel joke.
That's good. That's good. Oh.
As you guys are exiting the station, the thing that you take away, the last thing you get on that nat 20 Arcana check is essentially, you think the Atlas hand came here looking for exactly what you're holding in your hand, Maria. Like, that's what they came here to find.
Damn.
And
You didn't look.
you see that there are...
No. You think I haven't seen Eldritch horrors before? You think it's my first bleeding rodeo?
I mean, if someone was just interested in our story.
Oh yeah, Van, plug your ears. Plug
Well,
your
I didn't
ears.
think no one would. We're not supposed to say it, right?
How about this? You know
Don't
what?
say it.
All right. Why don't you just
the
list?
audience.
Why don't you just list the letters, and I'll point to the screen and have the letters appear on screen.
Let's start it off with T. A. Z. G. W. Comma.
Apostrophe.
Or apostrophe.
It's,
A. G. W. A.
Don't say it out loud.
say it out loud. That's
I couldn't even begin to know how to do that.
I hope I didn't ruin it.
Perfect. Absolutely perfect. There are a number of things here about the beacons of the Zumadi and how
Yeah.
central they are to the continuation of the Temple of Katur. The last of Comfrey's notes that you find suggest that even though the flying temple crashed into the sea, there's something Comfrey says that is the beacons must remain lit, or all hope would already be lost. We must find the temple and ensure that those beacons are protected before the eyeless hand can get to them.
Are these the only submersibles here? No, there must be other submersibles.
Freya looks and says, yeah, there are other submersibles you can get for sure. Plenty of places in Zoo to have them.
Like Oda? Or...
Oda's an enormous city, very helpful and friendly people.
All right.
All right.
Well, perhaps we're in the market for a submersible.
Do you have the cash for it?
I kind of stole the ship, so I'm low on cash.
You don't have any diamonds in your pocket? Or
I might. Can I roll to see if I find a diamond?
Yeah, go for it.
I'd honestly love to see you on another fighting pit, Gotch.
I'll try. Okay, 16.
You pull a huge diamond right out of your suit.
What? How?
Jesus.
That's so heavy.
I did just rich people stuff. I think I just grabbed.
That's fucking you.
I know. I was just gonna grab it. Whoa! Hey, Maria! Rolling up
Hey!
Chase me, you
All of you split as fast as you can.
Let's go, Mel.
Chase Maria. Give that back.
I've never even
I tackle Gotch.
I get back, I get in the mech,
No.
we go.
You get back in your mech waves at you from under the lane, goes to
Sorry about that.
get in, and all of you head back to the Zephyr.
Can I throw a snowball at Pappy?
Yeah. Give me an attack roll.
That's a 16.
Before we enter initiative, I shoot Monty with a gun.
I roll.
I scoop a snowball and I throw it at you.
Yeah, go ahead and give me an attack roll.
Okay. 13 plus whatever I add to that.
So, Monty, you launch successfully and will hit Pappy. Before yours hits Pappy, Pappy wheels around and nails you in the chest with a
Oh,
snowball.
God damn it.
All right.
We have fun.
You leave this ectic area and head back in the direction of Vim, heading back towards cutting a corner across the swirling sea, away from the glowering landscape hanging in the sky of Zern, towards Oda. Go ahead and give me a piloting check if you'd be so kind.
Okay, yeah.
Can I give the help action?
I'll say Maxwell also, in an attempt to have fun, has taken a snowball with him and has packed it way too tight. And just walks up behind Monty and goes, ha ha! That's funny.
I'm 48 years old.
I'm sorry, I thought we were having a
Can I
snowball
put
fight.
snow into Gotch's pants?
Great.
Oh!
Gosh, Gotch. You're supposed to throw it from a
I
safe
didn't-
distance.
We're not supposed to.
He's bleeding.
My bleeding.
Sorry,
His neck's bloody.
Oh my gosh, gosh. How hard
I thought it
is
was a
that
contest to
thing?
see how hard you could hit each other.
No.
There was a nail
You guys,
in there.
Bert made us all smoothies for the hot tub.
Oh!
I love that.
Wheelwell hurls an icicle right at your head.
Oh, fuck!
Game on.
Willwell, do you have just a diamond in your pocket?
Oh, this. He takes out loose beans. Oh, no.
No, we
My diamond! My diamond's in the soup! Oh no, if this soup's in the suit, who's driving the diamond? And runs off into it.
What the hell?
You see that as you guys take off through the sky, you make your way out across the snowy sea, headed in the direction of Oda. Go ahead and give me a piloting check, Mario.
Okay. I think as Maria approaches the helm, she is fuming with what she's learned, but she is also aware that she has been in mixed company in terms of how everyone feels about the professor. So she has been stifling it, and she's going to continue to stifle it, but she will scratch out her own Wind Rider tattoo.
The Wind Rider tattoo comes off, and you fly through the skies of Zood.
I'm fucking locked in.
She's so dialed in.
That's a 31.
31. The Zephyr races through the skies.
This is like beans level good flying.
We're in the hot tub.
The hot tub's not even sloshing. No water spilling out of the hot tub.
It's just moving.
Look at this. I can let go of my drink and it just stays up.
Just floats like that.
We're all playing with those cards that are plastic and like waterproof.
I've never had such a cold drink on the inside of me while being in such a hot tub.
You guys race through the skies as fast as you can and quickly leave the sort of snowy lands around you and arrive on a new continent within Zood, much closer to true Vim, so the farthest point of Zood, where the skies are bright, filled with light. Once again, brightly colored birds taking to the air as the landscape changes around you, and you see wonder in all directions. Bright green, lush landscape, sort of high cloud forest as far as the eye can see.
They're never on that side.
And the city
Well,
of
we got the sad, freezing.
Hectic change.
the Ectic Research Station. And you see in the distance the city of Oda. You see that there are fireworks made of popping seeds being fired into the sky. Birds flying after them. You hear flutes playing in chorus and drums beating as you arrive. And you see that flying by you are several sort of individuals that pop up with little wooden staves wearing plant-like clothing that have on their back not jetpacks, but actually massive stalks of living wood that end in sycamore seeds, those sort of like winged seed pods, like helicopters that fly by. Hello! Welcome to Oda! Are you here for the festival?
Yep.
Sure.
Yeah.
We love festivals.
Your arm is bleeding through the cloth.
Yep.
Yeah.
We're here at the fucking party.
Oh, welcome! Party time! No worries in Oda! Oda! As we say, you do you.
That is what we say.
We'll do ourselves.
We always do.
They say, right this way! We have a landing pad ready for you! Welcome to paradise!
God, everyone in this place is so friendly.
I
except
shoot
for
him with
Cyrus
Pappy's gun.
As the
Help
ship
action.
as the ship descends, you see before you a festival.
Oh my God, it's so cute.
A wide open festival. There's like a bunraku, like sun lion, like parade. People dancing. You land in one of the city's parks, covered in blood, harrowed by the Ectic Research Station, and you see, as you come out, everyone says, welcome! It's a festival!
Oh my.
Everyone's happy! Everyone's doing well! Nothing is wrong! Everything's good! Hello, hooray!
Nothing's wrong and everything's good.
Yeah.
You see that.
I believe it.
Welcome, happy Lamawan! The return of the Sun Lion. The harvest is here.
The Sun Lion?
Yes,
He's
What's that?
returned.
he's returned.
Does he return when it's time for the plants to grow?
Sun Lion's returning to the celestial realm after having been here with us in Oda, in Zood. So then it's the harvest, so then we're preparing for...
Would we have seen talk of the Sun Lion in these ancient texts about like the ancient protector animals?
Sure. Give me an Arcana check.
Can Monty make a perception check while this is happening?
Yes, absolutely.
There's a man with a pterodactyl on his shoulder, and I just want to know if I recognize the man or the pterodactyl.
Give me a perception, add a d4.
Where?
Right there,
Oh.
right behind Brennan.
Come on, bro. Natural 20.
Oh!
Everything is good.
What a
Everything is
and a
fun.
crit.
You look at that man and see someone with a pterosaur on his shoulder, but that does not look to you to be it. Stepping onto the grass, you look down. Murderer's here in the city right now. And that's all for this episode of Dimension 20 Cloudward Ho. Tune in next week as the hunt for Comfrey McCloud continues and the fate of Zood and worlds beyond that hang in the balance.
See you in the stars.
See you in the stars.
See you in the sunflower.
If I'm being honest, we don't need the nut bugs. We just want them.
Oh, speak for yourself.
I think everybody needs a neck pug.
Who are you?
I preside over the return of the Sun Lion to the skies of Or are you asking for real?
How would the eyeless hand be here?
Great place to hide.
Are you a magician? Are you full of tricks?
Pick a card, any card will make it disappear.
Run, Montgomery, run! You have been selected for the ritual.
A list of the topics, themes, and subject matter featured in this episode has been included in the video description.
Dimension 20 in Cloudward Hall. I'm your humble Dungeon Master, Brennan Lee Mulligan. With me, as always, are our intrepid heroes. Say hi, intrepid heroes.
Hi, intrepid heroes.
Last we left off, our intrepid heroes were on their adventure in the fabled land of Zood, having discovered the Ectic Research Station of their former benefactor and captain, Professor Comfrey McLeod. Seeing her research into the nature of the Temple of Couture, her studies of the Eyeless Hand, and a strange beast that may, in fact, have a name, though its name must never be spoken, our crew dealt with some hard truths about the nature of the professor and the past that they all share.
Dump her.
Dump her! Dump her! However, the mission did not tarry for long in the Ectic Research Station. Indeed, the crew quickly took off for the city of Oda, there to discover, hopefully, some means of acquiring a submersible, the coordinates to the underwater temple of Katur, where perhaps methane and krill may be found in some amount, or other dangers await, along with the plans of the Eyeless Hand dedicated to releasing the nameless god that dwells beneath. Oh no! Shit is getting bad. Oh no!
Who said that?
Who said that?
Wally, yes.
Having having landed in the city of Oda on the day of Lomawan, the festival of the Sun Lion's return to the Celestial Heights, we see Oda before us in wonderful celebration here in one of the city's many parks. I'm going to go ahead and hand out your cityscapes to all of you.
There's a bad guy here,
Yeah,
okay? We're not excited. There's a bad guy.
No, everyone,
What is that?
frolic in the wonders of Oda.
I attack the bad guy.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah, we shoot our
Break
guns.
out the battle set, all right?
I have a fried Oreo.
Monty, talk to the saber-toothed lion, please, for me.
Is that a giant sloth?
It is.
As you all begin to disembark from the Zephyr, you're parked at the edge of this wonderful park. There are a number of airships. Oda is a massive city. And what you can see is that though there are many parks in the city, there are also tall buildings. The buildings here all appear to be living. Long wooden structures, long halls, tall towers, multiple steps. A lot of Odin architecture is sort of carved towers with open balconies, tree branches. It appears to be a living city constructed of greenery. The horizons of the city stretch out in all directions, and you hear music. People are dancing and singing. You also see that there are some people dressed in more traditional garb, but it looks like a lot of Odins are wearing specifically like ceremonial plant-based garb today for this big festival day. But as you look out, anyone who wants to can go and give me a check. I think as you step off, Monty, you just smell the air and know with a conviction of a veteran tracker that Murdersure is in the city.
I think just like slowly, one by one, trying to do it, I think stealthily, not really making like an announcement, but Monty's just whispering, the Eyeless Hand has already arrived. And I think it's in our best interest to act as if we have no idea.
Okay. Got it. Maria is looking for something familiar, and she sees two people, like the only metal she can see is on these two soldier-looking people.
I noticed them too. I think they're smoking.
Yeah.
Smoking a cigarette? Maybe I go buy my cigarette.
Go give me an insight check, Maria and Lethra, if you want to make a little group insight check.
I'll give you the help action if you want.
Yeah, go for it. Go ahead and roll with advantage.
You might have better insight than I do.
I have +0.
Okay, I have a +1. With advantage, 15.
Yeah, Maria, you look over and see two very stressed looking knights that are sort of chain smoking over in a corner, just...
What's wrong? You forgot your natural clothing?
Parasi.
Oh,
don't have the crystal
the
anymore?
sly brown fox jumps over the moon.
The lazy dog.
The lazy dog jumps over the sly brown fox.
The sly brown fox jumps over the lazy dog.
You start saying that to them. On a 15, you're looking at two Gathy knights.
Oh.
You're
from Gath?
Gath.
Gath.
Gath. Ah.
Okay. How did we originally get that? Can we try to give them the?
Yeah.
How?
But was that just to learn the languages of this place?
Okay. The sly brown fox jumps over the moon dog.
Well, no.
The sly brown fox jumps over the moon dog.
You see that this woman kind of looks at you. You see that both of these knights are kind of like young, muscular women in this sort of like big, broad suits of armor.
Can I do like a history check to see if I know
give me
where
a
they
history
were
check.
from? And
Yeah.
Do I have any like Gathy cigarettes?
Maybe I can give
on
him
me?
advantage just because I've traveled so much.
Yeah, go for it. You can give advantage, yeah.
Can I take out some Gathy cigarettes too and like offer it to them to be like, hey, I'm
Nat 20.
Nice.
Thank you for the advantage.
I'm looking at the stick and hoop.
On a nat 20 history check, Both of these women are wearing the most perfectly curated New Frumbian armor from the medieval period, even before it was called New Frumbia. You see that they are wearing like old Frumbia, basically.
Okay, I guess I'll say to the party first.
Yeah. I'm listening.
Did they?
Yeah.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Where'd you get that drink?
You see that, there's a small dandelion costume person just pouring green tea.
Dandelion wine. Go on.
Yeah.
Do we think they just got here?
I was just
I'm
gonna
all,
say,
yeah.
I'm all funky.
Can we try to?
Yes, I think it is.
Can we try to charades?
Yeah,
Did you just get here?
I speak
that's-
common sign language. I don't know if that would help. I'd probably not.
Whoever would like to, do you want to try to charades with them essentially?
Yeah, kind of like,
Yeah.
would they know time or like, I don't know.
Yeah, you point to your wrist, and you see that one of them points to the shield on their back.
And there's a good
It's
drawer.
pristine.
I'm gonna grab a stick.
Yeah.
I'm gonna draw a sun and a moon, and an arrow going between the two, and point at that, and ask how many. I guess I'm trying to get how many days since you were here in Zoot.
Go ahead and give me a performance check.
10.
You see that they lean down. You see that one of them shrugs and sort of shakes her head from side to side and offers you a cigarette.
I have pretty good performance. I'll try. Not great. 15.
One of them looks at all of you and just goes, Guth.
Yeah.
And draws a picture of a crown in the dirt. You see that points at it and goes, Reina Arakamani.
The queen?
Arakamani.
Spider queen?
Go ahead, and anyone who wants to give me a history check. Oh, you got a nat 20 history check, right?
Yeah.
Queen Arakamani has been dead for like 600 years.
Okay.
And is a Gathi queen.
Wow.
You guys are trying to solve a like interesting scientific problem, and these two knights are like, how do we get back to our queen?
Right. Can we have this watch that we honestly should have used it when we were in the
one that
Ectic
tells
station.
through time.
Yeah, I wonder if can we look at it and then maybe look at it over their shoulder and like hand it to them for a second, like show them the watch?
Hold it up. Will you hold this?
You see that they look at this contraption with zero recognition of what it is,
Yeah.
but
All according to plan. In due time.
hold out their hands.
Yeah.
Does time look any different when they hold it? Or?
Does it change at all?
Go ahead and give me a tools check. This is gonna be, we'll call it a high difficulty here.
Okay, that's a 15.
You don't see anything necessarily change in what the watch is reading.
Okay.
In other words, it looks like the watch is not like sort of Maxwell's keys seem to have a magnetic pull when they get close to something. This appears to be reading what time is doing around you.
Yeah, I think this is just true time. If it changed for everyone, it wouldn't be true time.
Okay.
Well, can we try to like befriend them in a non-verbal way,
Yeah.
like maybe get them a couple drinks and like bow and like cheers and.
You see, actually, go ahead and give me a persuasion check. I think you'll be doing it with disadvantage, but if you want to take the help action.
But can I like take out Gathy cigarettes? Oh, they wouldn't recognize them though. Never mind.
Yeah, go ahead. But if you want to take the help action, you can roll it straight.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will. I'm trying to make them feel at ease. I'm also covered in metal.
I'm walking away to play stick and hoop.
Okay, great. 19.
You see, they look sort of shrugging. You see, oh, they take a drink, cheers it to you.
Gath.
To gas.
Yeah.
Lowest common denominator. That's kind of fine.
And you see that both of them look to you and just end up going, and you see that one of them just draws a line and draws rays coming off of the line. Like,
A line. Electricity?
Or the
Lightning?
biangle.
Biangle.
Yes.
Yeah.
You see,
Same.
say, para questo, no. Porto.
Yeah,
Yes.
a door.
Yeah, door.
They're looking to get
door.
back to Gath. Yeah.
Us too.
Us too.
Yeah. También.
You see that both of them.
También.
You see that both. Yeah.
Lo siento.
We're like, is it that easy? Is it
Yeah,
that easy?
isn't that easy? You see that both of them sort of clap a fist to their breastplates and kind of shrug to each other and offer cigarettes to everybody and then fall in behind you. guys.
Take one. How old are they? Are they like young soldiers?
Yeah.
They have the bearing of adults, but probably are, you think, like mid-20s, something like that.
Is the armor nice armor, or is it just like regular
Yeah, you said it was
person armor?
pristine.
It's not pristine like it's ceremonial, but it's extremely well cared for.
What do we know?
It's not decorative.
Great.
Okay.
Does anyone know the battles that were fought under the Queen Reina, or the Reina?
On a Nat 20 history, Maxwell, you can rattle off some stuff. Yeah, this is like from old Frumbia.
Okay.
It was like a small regional queen. There was a period of time before the unification of New Frumbia that there were probably like several dozen small kingdoms and baronies. And
Sure.
the time period that Queen Arakamani was around in, that was a time where the Gastonic Church held a lot more sway. And these smaller kingdoms would have used more diplomacy, like basically because the church was everywhere in a lot of smaller countries, that was more of the power center. Queen Arakamani would have been like probably a vassal queen to a larger like church emperor at that time.
How close are we to the ship?
You're very close to the ship.
This is a reach, but is there a way to go back and go through kind of all of the newspapers and random shit that we have and try to find a photo of Murder Sure?
Yeah, absolutely. You can go try to find it.
roll.
Go ahead and give me an investigation. We'll call that. I
have high investigation.
I think I'd call that a DC 20, which is basically just if there is like on the odds that there is a photo, is it somewhere findable, right? Okay. Go ahead and give me an investigation check.
Yes, 24.
Hell yeah. You go and end up looking in Comfrey's desk and you find that there is like a recent sort of like daguerreotype of her, very sadly, with a number of Confederated Imperial Republic scientists. Then if you started taking money from them.
Do I take psychic damage?
You take one psychic damage.
Do you think you came with me back to this ship
Yeah,
and then
yeah,
we can
yeah.
go back and talk to them? It's probably going to be like kind of a dead end, but it would just be nice to share some information.
Yeah.
So maybe we can go up to them
Slyly, so slyly.
Yeah, so slyly. Show them the picture. Is there any recognition?
They look at Murder Sure. They shake their heads no. They look at some of the other people around here. And you see that they point at the large vehicle behind them. You look at this picture that was taken in Eisengeist in Gath and see what looks like in the back of the photograph that you got for reasons that Murder Sure was in it, the hull of a nautical vessel. Mm-hmm. And you see that they point to that, and you see they say, Signore Radish, and point to the gentleman you noticed before that had the sunglasses and the walking stick. And you see, points over to him and says, Navidore.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
And you see, and you see they say, Signor, photograph that you got for Geist in Gath, large vehicle behind them. You look at this picture that was taken in Eisengeist in Gath and see what looks like in the back of the photograph that you got for reasons that Murder Sure was in it, the hull of a nautical vessel. Mm-hmm. And you see that they point to that, and you see they say, Signore Radish, and point to the gentleman you noticed before that had the sunglasses and the walking stick. And you see, points over to him and says, Navidore.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, muy malo.
Should we talk to people who can talk to us?
Yeah. I figured you all moved on. We just wanted to try to see what was going on.
Yeah, I think I feel like I feel bad for them. So
Yeah, so wait, were they saying that that was their navigator?
Yeah.
So
that means that maybe
he maybe brought them
here on purpose and made it seem like an accident.
Is he assembling a team throughout history?
This queen, did she die or did she disappear?
On that history check, you believe she's buried in Gath.
Oh. Yeah. Okay.
She's buried, okay. I'm saying it's easy to fake a burial.
Maybe if everyone is around, we just let them know that that person's name is Radish. He was a navigator and brought them here. But I bet you all are talking to other people.
Yeah, Van is over by these musicians just skanking surprisingly well.
Wow, she's literally wearing Vans.
I think, Maria and Alethra, as you and Max sort of deal with these two knights that are looking sort of lost and bewildered here in Gath, as you very much were just a few days ago, except the fact that you're veteran explorers and these two were like en route to go do like something for their queen and are now just here. So what are the rest of you doing? So you're off dancing. What's Pappy up to?
Pappy just quickly looks at the stick and hoop, remembers all the fun time he played stick and hoop as a kid, and then moves on.
Pappy, I literally had stick and hoop at my toy shop.
Oh, you did?
You didn't express any interest.
I didn't get to see it rolling down a beautiful green hill.
Oh, okay, makes sense, makes sense. Go on.
But I should have definitely gone. Never mind. I kind of forgot how fun. Look at the joy.
Hers was a little dangerous for some reason. I don't recall why.
Yours was really sharp.
Yeah. It wasn't completely smoothed out.
No time for that.
Pappy, so you're heading out into the park.
I'm kind of just looking around. I'm curious. Maybe it can head off like Monty. I don't know what you're trying to do, but maybe we can go explore.
Monty, you want to head out as well.
I'm just kind of keeping my head on a swivel a little bit.
Totally. You see that Torse, Freya's going to stick with Maxwell, but you see that Torse says,
I will remain on the ship to keep guard. In cities such as Oda, I feel that I am not a good ambassador for my crew in places such as this.
We can put you in a disguise if you think you stick out, or you just mean your temperament, you don't want to interact with them.
I do not feel the air of a festival in my golden heart.
Okay, if you
come dance with me.
A bunch of a plant-based ska band over in the corner. Courtney is looking out and sort of licking his lips, looking for some kind of meat or food.
Little one, come.
A big T-Rex comes down. And you notice that there are some expressions of sort of concern as a big predator.
Okay, I have a thing. I've never used magical tinkering. I can put words of text on a thing. So can I put a vest on him and say, what are they called?
Service T-Rex.
And say service T-Rex.
Great. Go ahead and give me persuasion with advantage.
Okay.
I'll give you guidance.
Okay.
Service T-Rex.
Yes! And 19 minus 1 becomes an 18, plus my guidance becomes a 21.
Oh, how about it?
Yeah.
Everyone looks up and you see that, honestly, trying to get a bead on the city, as your service T-Rex begins to move behind Monty, very polite applause.
He primarily eats aioli.
Yeah. Can I sidebar with Monty and just say, Monty, there are only a few people here with their faces completely covered or in full costumes. Does it feel like one of them could be Murdersher, or what are your senses telling you?
I mean, I don't think the Eyeless Hand is that clever. I think there's a confidence about them that I don't think they'll be hiding.
Do you feel it seemed like they kind of had a sizable force at the Ectic station, so we should maybe be careful about who we flash that picture to.
Yeah.
I'm a little worried after our last exploits. I do think, to Gotch's credit, Comfrey's name gets us a long way. But I think I want to be careful about endangering others if they know that we know that they are here.
Totally. Sounds good.
As you guys move through the space, are there any checks you're making as you move throughout the
Can I
space?
talk to this guy in the big sun mask real quick?
Oh, hell yeah. The guy all the way
On the left?
all the way on the left?
Cool.
Yes.
As you go over, go ahead and give me insight and persuasion.
I'll give you the help action.
Okay. Insight. 2 9s for a 14. Persuasion. A 16.
Okay, you walk over and you see that there is a big, rotund, broad-shouldered man dancing with a bunch of kids in the sun mask. He appears to be like adjudicating some of the hoop rolling. Up on the hillside behind him, there are big barrels of different citrus fruits. The smell of fruit in this park is out of control. You smell mango that is uncut through the skin like it is in your hand in front of you.
Wow.
Excuse me. Who are you?
Huh?
This symbol, this figure. We are new in Oda.
I am the glorious sun that gives light to Zood. I preside over the return of the Sun Lion to the skies of Or are you asking for real?
What do you look? Who is? We're new. Montgomery, the Montgomery. I'm interested in the Loma one.
News?
What are we celebrating?
Oh, yes. Well, hold on. All right, reset. Hoops back to the top. Takes this thing off. And you see that there is a broad, smiling face, an older black man. He's got a sort of like little conical sort of hat underneath the mask that appears to be some kind of mark of his station. And you see that he goes, I am Tatama. Tatama Balbo. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I am one of the city elders of Oda. Are you and your friends, is this your first Lomoan with us?
It is.
Welcome, welcome. We are always happy to have Gathy. Is this your first port of call? Are you all safe? Were you hurt when you came through the Biangle?
No, we were able to make it to Tamira City and have since traveled from there to Oda.
Welcome to Oda. I trust your time in Tibira was not too rowdy.
Just rowdy enough.
Well, you will find our city, I'm afraid, a little bit more stable, but there is much to do here. Please come through. Do you need provisions or anything of that sort?
Oh, I think we're fine on provisions. We are in search of a craft for sea-based travel.
Aha, very well. I would be more than happy to help you. Come with me. And he says, and this is your craft here?
Yes, the Zephyr.
Everyone, we have a new craft. Please bring as many flower garlands as it takes to decorate it.
I'm gonna go warn tourists that this is happening. Yes. I think it's all good.
Touch the ship and die.
Can I ask him, what are these people in the bulbs? They look so cute. I love that costume.
That is Mr. and Mrs. Threadgill. They are also city elders.
Oh, and I see there are more of them up there.
Yes.
Is that like a distinguished garb or something?
They are currently managing the seed hunt. So if there's any children...
What's the seed hunt?
Well, we have painted seeds throughout the city, and the
Oh,
children...
but it's just for children?
Doesn't have to be. If you would like to find some seeds, you
Is
can.
it sort of a bad? I'd look for.
Yeah.
You just don't win that.
Like, if I'm say
Six
elbowing
adults.
out.
If I started riding a T-Rex around desperately looking for seeds,
Well, there are adult seed hunts.
Okay.
There are some people that sort of make puzzles and various pub crawls, and they'll do adult seed
Right,
If a child's
right.
reaching for a seed and I whip out my pistol and shoot the seed so that it
Oh,
bounces
no,
away.
no. Sorry, there is no
So,
violence.
like, is it about
That's not
who-
violence.
Is it about who touched the seed first, or if I grab it from the child's hand, is it mine?
You know, it is for kids. The seed hunt is the seed hunt's for children. I'm
that
trying to
makes
be as
sense.
polite as I can, but maybe the kindest thing is to set expectations that it's for children.
Right, yes.
Loud and clear.
But yes,
Weird way to
Mr.
celebrate.
Mr. and Mrs. Threadgill are important benefactors of the seed hunt. But please help yourself to all. Come with me right this way. Let me show you around Oda, and I can help you find some craftspeople. You're looking for a nautical craft, a ship?
Just like a submersible, if possible.
You're looking for a submersible.
Yes.
all
One
right.
that can handle the great pressure that happens. Underwater, which I have just learned.
Yes. Well, we do the possibility of I don't think there's a craft like that available, but we might be able to make one for you.
Oh.
So it remains to be seen. But come through the park.
I have one
and we
question.
see here the things awaiting you in the park. And you see various creatures and also what looks to be a fair amount of technology.
Love
A nut pug?
Nut pug?
Gimme. Monty, talk to them before I do.
You see that there is someone.
Hands off my nut pug.
I will say too, the nut pugs are they're about the size of like box turtles, so they're only about that big. They're tiny little. They're little hamburger-sized sort of nut pugs.
called the nut, and it's a nut pug.
You gotta get
Why are you not playing
Gotta
through
go
with
on.
this campaign? Why would you do this to me?
I'm so sorry.
That is so cute.
Maria's.
Why would you do this to me? Pug.
You gotta get
Why are you not playing good at this campaign? Why would you do this to me?
I'm so sorry.
That is so cute.
Maria's indifferent.
Yes, you see that Master Threadgill walks over and takes out a basket and says,
I'm so sorry. I've heard that you've been told that the seed hunt is largely for children. Can I interest you in a nut pug as condolence?
Yeah.
I wander over. I just found all these seeds. Can I exchange it for a nut pug?
Exchange it?
Yeah.
The nut pugs need homes. There's nothing you need to exchange it for.
Why do they need homes?
I suddenly
there's so
have
many of
so
them.
many nut pugs under my arms.
Wait, we don't need several nut pugs.
Take as many as you like.
I think for
Take about 9 nut pugs
Yeah.
for myself, please.
I'll take 15.
Biffle baffle, whiffle waffle.
Every battle from now on, I hope that there's a swarm of nut pugs that has
Yes.
its own initiative.
Exactly.
I look
150 nut pugs in the shape of a man.
I look for all the nut pugs that are best friends, but they have a chain link of their best friend is another
Yeah,
best
they're
friend.
bonded
another best friend,
pairs,
another
but it
best
gets
friend,
kinda
so then I just
complicated.
take
Right.
yeah.
I think Ghost Dog needs a friend. So
I
just
For sure.
maybe
A
60,
couple
75
dozen.
nut
Maybe
pugs.
60 or 75 nut
We'll
pugs. for
take all the
Ghost
nut
Dog.
pugs,
All
unfortunately.
of them.
I'm gonna use
Very well.
I'm gonna use my ability to make nut pugs deadly poisonous. Theoretical biology.
Yeah.
Nut bugs kill.
Go ahead and give me. Yeah, go ahead and give.
No,
No, we're not really doing it.
That's
Well, let's take a look
Honestly-
at nut bugs and maybe later. you know?
Honestly, what we should do is just do other creatures you fight later have a deadly nut allergy,
Yes.
and there you go.
That's great.
Yeah, there you go. You see that the nut pugs all sort of scramble. The nut pug's ability to walk is very severely hindered, so mostly they try to travel downhill by withdrawing their little limbs and just rolling.
Goodness. Maria
we
does
take a
not care at
45-minute
all.
break.
We really got to be finding the.
Yeah.
The eyeless
I gotta
hand.
find out where they like to be pets, what they like to eat.
I just want to eat you right up.
Yeah.
Get them away from me.
And hats in the shape of question marks. That was my idea that I had ages ago. It came true.
It came true. There's a lot of wonderful plant-based fashion, and you see that there are a number of tents that all of you are just sort of be handing out clothes to people that want to come get them.
So I actually do want something. I saw someone who's wearing a banana peel as a hat.
Yeah.
And I would like. I think I would like
We
that.
should get some
Would
fancy
you,
ones in
Mario? You
here.
like that?
I mean, we've been wearing these same clothes for 6 days. I'm pretty stinky.
There's a chance we might have